Turtle gynecologist.
I want to thank you for letting me on your show. Most people frown on the fact that I specialize so much in my field. But to answer your last question, I'd have to say I looked right at it. And I said, clever girl.
Thank you all for joining us on this episode of What the Fuck Do You Do? This is my last question to you, Marcus. So the first time that you had a turtle in your hands and was performing the procedure, how did you react?
I'm going to have to say, in that moment, I remember what my pappy told me. He said, if something gets in your face, you either got to say, you want to kiss me, or you want to fight me.
It is no secret that you are a big supporter of the elderly, working at various nursing homes. I just want to know, what do you do when an elderly person gets in your face, demanding their joke?
Hey, since you asked, OnlyFans.
In this gig economy, it's very important for us to have a lot of jobs. You may be known as a turtle gynecologist, but what other sources of revenue do you participate in?
Whoopi Goldberg, Hugh Grant, snapping turtle.
It is very apparent from your travels that you are quite the ladies' man, and honestly, the man's man. So my question to you is, if you had to pick 3 people to be in a sexual rendezvous, who would you pick?
God damn, that's a good question. So, if I really rack my brain about it, I'm gonna say it's Britney Spears is toxic. Yeah, it's gonna be toxic.
We all have our favorite music to work out to study to. What is your favorite music to do the sexy time?
You know, if I'm gonna, for one, just thank you for having me on my show. Not a lot of people want to talk about the people who make sure that the turtles can have the sex in a healthy way, right? Someone's got to make sure turtles can be making turtle babies because it's a very important thing for our ecology. But I want to say, like, if you really want to get into it, to answer your first question, you just want to get to the nuts and bolts of it, you know, masturbation.
So, thank you for tuning in to this episode of What the Fuck Do You Do? I'm here with Marcus, who is a turtle gynecologist. First question, Marcus. There were news reports of you having a kerfuffle recently. What made you get kicked out of that JCPenney's?